One of New Haven's highest-ranking firefighters has been suspended with pay. He was arrested after being accused of assaulting a woman while trying to buy clothing for work. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter David McKay joins us live outside the West Haven Police Department. And David, we understand he turned himself in last night, had his mug taken, and was released on a promise to appear in court.
That's correct. He was taken here, or he turned himself in here at the police department last night, had his mug taken, and again, he promised to appear in court on the 18th. 53-year-old New Haven Fire Department Battalion Chief Herschel Wadley walked into Horwitz Uniforms in West Haven on an October afternoon to buy some gear for work while off duty. New Haven firefighters have vouchers from the city to do so. A woman that works there told police that Wadley wanted to buy a pair of boots that were about $100, but they weren't on the approved list of items he could buy with the city account. The warrant says when she refused, even when asked to look the other way, according to the victim, Wadley became irritated, berated her, and said he would steal the boots. When the woman said she would tell the store's owner, Wadley allegedly pushed her head, then came up from behind, grabbed her by the back of the neck, and began shaking her neck side to side, saying, "I thought we were friends." The woman told police once Wadley let go, she went to another room and another co-worker took over the transaction before he left the store. The store owner called the New Haven Fire Department's chief about what happened. Wadley was placed on paid administrative leave and banned from the store. Wadley went to the West Haven PD in November with his lawyer and said he only jested about buying the boots and never touched the woman. There was no surveillance in the store, but police said the woman's account and witness statements were enough to comprise an arrest warrant. Now, the store owner said this wasn't the first time they've had issues with Wadley at the store. There were issues with items in the past. They had a status hearing this morning over at the New Haven Fire Department, and that's where they decided to put him on paid administrative leave. Again, he's expected to appear at Milford Superior Court on the 18th. Live in West Haven, David McKay, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, David, thank you. Police in New London need your help. Take a look at this video. Police are investigating a potential case of abuse caught on camera. This video was recorded on Wednesday in the parking lot of the ShopRite on North Frontage Road. Police are trying to identify the people in this video here so that they can take proper action.
Now, a consumer alert for you tonight about scammers targeting people receiving Social Security. There are callers out there using the phone number for the Social Security Administration's customer service line. So you see that on the caller ID, and then they claim that your checks will be suspended. A local woman says she missed the call originally, and when she called back, she was almost tricked.
A man answered and said, "What is your name?" I told him my name, and he said, "What's your Social Security number?" And I almost said it. And then I caught myself and I stopped and I said, "Why do you need my Social Security number?" He said, "So we can put it into our system." And I hung up the phone.
Good for you. There are 3 things you should do if you get a call like this where someone is asking for your Social Security number. The callers state they do not have all of your information, such as your Social Security number. So in that case, never give it out and hang up, as this lady did here, and report any questionable calls.
President George H.W. Bush grew up here in Connecticut, so the question now is, how should he be remembered here and what should be named for him? We asked Senator Richard Blumenthal about it, as well as Greg Butler of Eversource, who worked in the Bush Justice Department.
I think that George Bush is a great namesake for Connecticut, whether it's a road or a bridge or a school.
I think we should have schools, because one of the things that the president was really keen on was young people. I mean, he loved being with young people. He loved being with his grandchildren, and as I said, inspiring generations like me. So having schools named after him, I think, would be a wonderful thing.
You can watch Face the State Sunday morning at 8:30 right here on Channel 3.
And still ahead tonight on Eyewitness News, putting up Christmas lights for a cause. It is a great holiday lights display benefiting local charities. Look at all the bulbs there. We're going live to the street. You will want to stop by this weekend.
Quite an honor for a Connecticut company that's been roasting coffee for more than 30 years. I'm Channel 3's Matt McFarland. I'll explain coming up.
Okay, Matt, looking forward to that. And this is a live look at New London with our iCam. A frosty night for a sale, isn't it, Denise?
Sure is. Wouldn't catch me out there.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News. We'll be right back on this Friday night.
You're watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 6.
Looking to give a local gift this holiday season? Well, one Connecticut company that's been roasting coffee for more than 30 years is getting some national attention.
Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland has our story today.
For those jonesing for that perfect cup of joe,
we put out about 30 different coffees.
Willoughby's Coffee and Tea is the place to go.
There was nothing like it ever before, where we were roasting coffee in a retail environment, and then our roasting skills grew, and as did our business over the years.
And that business was just selected by Forbes for its 2018 Holiday Gift Guide as one of the 12 best coffee roasters in the U.S. Barry Levine, the owner and one of Willoughby's founders, said the author reached out to him asking for a photo of one of their coffee bags, but didn't think much of it.
I never asked her why. I just assumed it was for a routine piece. And then, as I said, on Sunday night, we found out about this, and it was a fantastic surprise. Nice holiday gift.
Since their startup in 1985, they've grown from a small Connecticut company with a few coffee shops along the shoreline to one that's now shipping that specialty coffee being roasted at their Branford plant, not only all over the U.S., but also the globe. While staying grounded with their success, Barry says the company is always looking to improve. But he says one thing remains: always trying to have the highest quality and freshest coffee.
It's great. I mean, it's very, very gratifying, and it's, we've been working very hard at this business. Our staff is terrific, roasting crew, our retail crew.
Barry says it's always nice to get a little recognition, but what makes his coffee some of the best?
We have direct relationships with a lot of growers, and we're very, very fastidious about the coffee that we choose to roast. And we roast coffee here every day. We try to have everything as fresh as possible, and we're a little fanatical about it.
And it's paying off with a pretty nice honor.
We'll see. I would like to hope that this opens another chapter up for us.
With the mobile newsroom in Branford, Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.